Hey guys, welcome back. So, in this lecture, we are going to install Tor and are going to change the security settings of Tor for more privacy and protected browsing. So, until now, we have completed all the theoretical section of this course, and now we are heading towards the practical section. So, let's go to our computer screens quickly. Okay, here we are on a computer screens. First of all, open your browser, search Tor, and you'll find the first link. Just click on it, and you'll be on the official page of the Tor browser. Use a mask, use a Tor. Your donation will be matched by friends of Tor. Okay, explore freely. So download Tor browser, and you can download Tor for Windows, for Mac, for Linux, for Android. And as we discussed earlier, for Android, you can also download Tor from Play Store as Orbot or Orbox. So let's download for Windows as this is a Windows PC. So it started downloading. So the download is finished. Let me check the downloads folder for it and install Tor browser quickly. So just give me a minute. Download folder, yeah. Installer. I'll first cut paste it and paste it in a Tor folder I have made on the desktop. So install it. Do you want to run this file? Yes, run. Select your language, English. Okay. Destination folder. Oh, it's only 200 MB. So I am currently installing it on my desktop. So let's see. So it's taking some time to install. Let's give it some time. So it has been installed. Completing Tor's browser setup. Run the browser. Okay, finish. So you can see there is a Tor browser folder made on my screen. Let's see the browsers. Okay, these are just installation files. No need to toggle with them. So let us quickly start the browser. Oh, I think it's taking some time because it's starting for the first time on this computer. Click configure to adjust network settings. Okay, if Tor is blocked in a country, you can configure it here, but it's not banned. So let's click on connect. Okay, to be on a safer side, it's not recommended to use Tor in a full screen mode. So let's skip it in this size only, and it's also not advisable to access the dark web while all the tabs or actually every application, some applications are open in a computer. So let's close them. So here is the main page of the Tor browser. Use a mask, use a Tor, search DuckDuckGo, resist the surveillance pandemic. Okay, so that's a simple page, nothing more, just some. Tor is free to use because of donations from people like you. Okay, so let's quickly see the add-ons installed in this browser. HTTPS everywhere, encrypt the web, automatically use HTTPS security on many sites. No script, maximum protection for your browser. No script allows active content. Okay, no plugins installed, no themes installed. So these two extensions are very important. Okay, and let's see all logins and passwords, add-ons. Okay, library. Let's see the options actually. Options, general options. Always check if Tor browser is your default browser. Okay, so here in my PC, Tor is not the default browser. Chrome is default browser. So if you want Tor as your default browser, you can click on this checkbox. Tabs, language and appearance. Okay, show tab previews in Windows taskbar. Zoom. These are just normal settings, text related settings, I can say. Nothing important in here. Files and applications. Files and always ask you where to save files. Okay, this options is very important because whenever websites try to install anything without asking you, this browser will ask you the location where to install that. So it's kind of safe. Applications, choose how to Tor browser handles the files you download. Okay, so okay, in this course we are not going to download anything, so let's just leave this section. Allow Tor to automatically install updates. Okay, performance. Okay, browsing, these general settings are just random settings. You can make them or use them according to you. Home, new windows and tabs. So the home page would be about Tor, we just saw, and new tab, if you open a new tab, it would be a blank page. Okay, here is the blank page. Let's see the search options. Address bar, you can do as you like, you can select options as you like. Default search engine, DuckDuckGo. Okay, DuckDuckGo is a dark web search engine. uh, we will be opening the onion version of DuckDuckGo, that is the DuckDuckGo on the dark web, in this lecture. Let's see the privacy and security. Okay, prioritize .onion sites when known, ask every time. So privacy and security sections is quite kind of important, so please pay attention. Clear data, yes. So as we are in a permanent private browsing mode, so cookies and site data will not be stored, but to be on a safer side, let's manually clear the data, logins and passwords. Unlike Chrome, Tor browser does not store any kind of passwords or email, so you are super safe in this context. Let's see, change master. Okay, it also uses a master password, and you cannot find that in any of the browsers. History, always use private browsing mode, you should always check that, always. Permissions, okay, location, camera, microphone, each and every permission should be disabled, right? Because these are the main sources where people can get access to your computers. So each and every these settings should be disabled, each and every permission should be disabled. So I'm disabling all of them. Camera, microphone, notifications. Because of it, the websites try to get control of your computer. Several hackers are in search of this kind of settings, so disabling it gives a lot of security to your browser. Let's disable it. Everything virtual reality, disable, right? Let me check it again, because these are the main and most important points of security. Quickly check again. To play block pop-up windows, always take that. Warn when websites try to install add-ons, yes, always. Okay, security level standard, safer and safest. Standard, all Tor browser and website features are enabled. Okay, disables website features that are often dangerous, causing some sites to lose functionality. And safest are only allows websites features required for static sites and basic services. Okay, we will always use the safer version, because standard version is more vulnerable, and the safest will prevent many websites. So the safer version is the best. Block dangerous deceptive content, yes, always stick on that, it's very important. Query OSCP responder servers, okay. So it's Tor settings, use a bridge. Okay, if in your country Tor is banned, you can use bridges, but here it is not, so we are not going to use it. Advanced, no need to do anything here in the Tor section, but privacy and security setting was kind of important. So these were the settings of Tor browser. Actually, the settings we discussed right now are very important. Okay, so let's see the DuckDuckGo browser. Actually, see the DuckDuckGo. What is DuckDuckGo browser? DuckDuckGo by default searches the surface web, but it can also open .onion websites. Thus it can also access the dark web, but you cannot surf in the dark web, right? It will always open the surface web websites on the surface web, but it can open .onion websites. So let's open DuckDuckGo browser. It's like in Google there is Chrome, so in Tor there is DuckDuckGo, right? There are many of them. Actually, DuckDuckGo cannot be used to surf the dark web. For surfing dark web, we will be using another browser later in this course, that is Excavator, right? Tired of being so, DuckDuckGo is a very safe browser. It will never track you. So here is the onion link of the DuckDuckGo browser, which is located on the dark web. So for more security, we are opening the onion link of the DuckDuckGo browser. It's the same DuckDuckGo, just on the dark web. So you see it's taking some time, because we are accessing the dark web. So because of the blockchain technology we discussed earlier, it's taking some time. So privacy simplified, help spread DuckDuckGo. We won't follow you, we don't store your personal information ever. So uh, that's it. We don't follow around with ads, we don't track you. It's total opposite of Google actually, because it does not store any of your data. Indeed, it will not ask you to create accounts and anything. So it's great. DuckDuckGo is very famous and actually, so people use very much. So yeah, guys, that's it for this lecture. We learned about installing Tor, made some privacy settings, and finally opened DuckDuckGo in the Onion version of the DuckDuckGo actually. In the next lectures, we will be surfing the dark web, and we will be opening the real .onion websites, which are really hosted on the dark, or we can say deep web. So see you there. Thank you very much.